Hi, I'm LJ Eggert, Three Moms Organics.
I'm Jen Decker, also Three Moms Organics.
I did a lot in landscaping and environmental sciences. Worked for the Bronx Zoo in a turtle studies site, and I was exposed to a lot of tick bites.
We're actually talking over a cup of tea one day. We were talking about all of the ailments that our families have had. We put LJ's knowledge of ticks and science and my knowledge of essential oils and how they could benefit our health, and we put those two together and worked really hard and learned a lot and came up with Three Moms Organics.
How did you come up with the name, first of all?
You know, we have a village of moms that we rely on for a lot of things, and we all come together, and our idea is that there's two of us and the third mom is
the consumer, the
Right.
person who buys the product, the person who uses it.
right.
So
That's how Three Moms came about.
Jen was working on a formula herself. She was spraying her kids down, and she actually brought it to me when I was at the pre-K, knowing my experience with tick bites, and I loved it. I thought it was a great formula. We took a little bit of extra oils and put it into her formula, and we made this one product, which was fabulous. We realized over the course of a year that the EPA would not allow some of those things in there. So we needed to revamp the product a little bit.
Be 100% compliant.
Yeah, so we could be 100% compliant for the EPA. We actually have wound up making it better. It stays on the skin for longer. We were able to add things into it and change the percentages of oil that would make it not only helpful for ticks, but also helpful for mosquitoes.
The label actually was a lot of fun to make. Well, our friend Sarah Fredrickson helped us to really get the consumer to look at the product and know what it's about. You know that it's for ticks and mosquitoes, and it's a natural product. The label evolved a little bit, but I think I love it.
Yeah, me
I
too.
never knew that I would love a label like
We all-
that, but I really
I do
do.
too.
I think it represents us really well, and I love the colors on it, and I think it tells a story in a glance.
I love the circle because for me, I just love circles in general. I love that everything comes back to the beginning, and the circle was super important, and it can give a lot of information without bombarding you with the information.
You know, living out here, we love where we live, but we want our kids to enjoy the outdoors. We want them to climb trees, run through the leaves,
Exactly.
be in the woods, and we needed a product that they could put on themselves twice, 3 times a day, and it be safe and not be harmful and
Not have chemicals coursing through their body.
But we had to get the science behind it, and that's what we did. We were proven just as much as a deep product would be, up to 2 hours.
Up to 2 hours for ticks and 1.75 hours for mosquitoes, which is really hard for an all-natural product made with all-natural essential oils.
And it smells so good. I love the smell.
Yeah.
I love the safety of it, the smell, of course, but I've used it in
Multiple.
the hotels,
Yeah.
and I not the hair though. I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
I
it
didn't
does
think
make it
about
nice. It's almost like a detangler in it too.
Yeah,
So
because it has that little bit of oil and it makes your hair really shiny.
Yeah.
So let's talk more about the benefits.
Yeah.
I mentioned to you on the phone at some point that I used it post bite,
Yes.
and it totally took care of
It
it.
does. I had Lyme disease for 10 years. My ex-husband, best friend, it was in the hospital for 8 weeks with Lyme disease. So my kids both had it. So for us, this is a very important product. This is a product that she knows she can send her kids to school, to the bus, on the playground, at the soccer field, and know that they're going to be protected. You have to be diligent. You always have to check yourself no matter what. Nothing is 100%. But knowing that you can spray this on you multiple times a day,
Right onto their skin.
right
directly.
onto their
Yeah.
skin, right onto their clothes, and you're not going to have any harmful chemicals seeping into their body that will cause problems 10 years, 20 years down the line. And we want that for our community. We want that for other moms. We want it for children. We want that for other people to just
And their dogs, their pets.
And the
You know, the
dogs.
dogs
And
are
the
bringing
horses.
the ticks in too. So if you could prevent that from happening, that's just another way to protect your
No, I
family
spray
as
my
well.
dogs with it too. Where do you ship? Where do you sell it?
So we are in 60 stores on the East End. We're also in a few stores sporadically
Throughout the country.
Throughout the country, but you could always go on to threemomsorganics.com and make a purchase there, or go to the Find Us page to find out what a local store by you.
We're registered in all 50 states plus DC, which was really hard to get. We worked on that. You have to be not only EPA compliant, but APCO compliant, not only APCO compliant, but each state compliant, and each state can make up their own rules as well. So for
We
us,
can sell anywhere.
we
to the
could
United
sell
States.
anywhere in the United States, all 50 states and
That's
Hawaii.
fantastic.
Yeah. Even the
So-
CDC says that there are natural products that do work. So
Absolutely.
which for a government agency to come out and say that, you know, if you use these, you just have to be diligent. Say if anybody feels like reinventing themselves at any time in their life, do it. Because when you're a woman that has spent most of their time raising children and it becoming all about the kids, you kind of lose yourself. And I feel that it's important to
show our kids too that, you know, you could always, if you have an idea, if you want to do something and your heart desires it, you can do it.
Yeah,
You can always
and
do it.
if you're passionate about something, or we were passionate about saving our community, saving our kids from tick-borne diseases, and if you're passionate about something, go for it.
What does it mean to each one of you personally to be self-empowered?
As women can do anything that guys can do. I really, until I got older and saw that there wasn't pictures of women that were successful, they were all kind of men, that wait a second, there is an opportunity for us girls to push through and to do our best and have our voices be heard.
And I commend you for what you've accomplished for yourself. To me, women's self-empowerment I feel like it's my life to be an advocate for it.
Right?
And also there's just, you know, life's too short to have women that just wallow in self-pity and
I just found my self-empowerment. This business has just made me find that I am good
Capable.
enough.
Yeah.
and capable.
absolutely, yes. That's what drives me is your
Yeah.
stories.
Us too.
There's so much more to this product, I think, than
Absolutely.
meets the eye, and it's really about taking care of stopping people from feeling as sick as I did or as sick as her son did, but that's not it. There's also that whole backstory that comes along with it that really makes this product, makes us love this product, and I think it makes other people love the product even though they don't know the backstory.
Right.
I think you can feel it in every
Yeah,
bottle.
it's definitely in the vibe. It's definitely in its
I
aura.
think you can feel it.
And
You make it with love.
Yes.
it's karma. It's all of
Yeah.
it. You've created something really good, and that's the energy behind it in terms of helping your community.
This is the storeroom.
Wow. Okay.
These are all our bottles.
That we're going to be filling
Oh,
for
it
the
smells
spring.
so good in
That
here.
this is what we'll be filling all winter long. So this is geranium,
Cedar
peppermint,
wood,
cedar wood. These are all our oils. So if you know how much a little bottle of oils costs, you can
Yes.
imagine how
Yeah.
much,
Wow,
yeah.
amazing.
55 gallons.
55 pounds.
Pounds.
They
yeah.
do it in pounds for some reason. It doesn't make any sense. But all the oils are weighted in pounds because I think each oil weighs differently. The
Yeah.
viscosity
Yes.
is different,
Yeah.
so each oil weighs
Right.
differently. So they do it in pounds as
You
opposed
just
to
figured
liquid.
it out.
In the beginning, we were trying to like mix everything in a blender. We were like, and try to pour it fast before it separated again. And we're like, all right, this is not working. Water and oil do not mix
Yeah.
for too long of a period of time. So we have to figure out a way of getting the oil and the liquid in without agitating it so much that it's just going to separate anyway. So the first pour and the last pour are going to be full of oil. So we were like, all right, well, we'll get 2 separate machines, one that does the oil, one that does the liquid, and we'll do it that way. And then there's no blending necessary. So that became, it was.
That's why you should always shake your bottles when you get them.
Yeah, and we have, stuff in there, the little secret recipe that helps to bind the oils within the liquid. You still always have to shake it, but it helps to disperse it better. We have things in there that are dispersants.
Well, I'm so grateful I got to meet you ladies. Congratulations on a fabulous, fantastic product that does work.
Three Moms would like to offer a 20% discount to anybody that's watching and wants to give it a try. You could put in the number 3 Moms, MOMS 20 for that discount.
Thank you for coming to see us.
You're welcome. Hi there. I wanted to give a shout out to Three Moms Organics, who created Tickwise insect repellent. I mean, I've stopped at national parks, state parks, attraction sites. I'm very sensitive to mosquito bites. I get welts when I get stung. So this has saved me from having welts all over my body. It is summer. It's either humid or arid. And in either climate conditions, this has saved my skin. If you want something natural that works not only for yourself but also for your pets, and that's safe for everyone in your household, go for Three Moms Organics Tickwise insect repellent. And it smells delicious. I love it. And you won't regret it. It's all natural, essential, oil based. So you can't go wrong with this. There are no side effects and it works. Guarantee it works. Thank you, Three Moms Organics, for this product. Get your Tickwise now.